हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, कैसे हैं आप सब। आज हम बात करेंगे आपकी यूनिट नंबर 8 दैट इज बायोमैकेनिक्स एंड स्पोर्ट्स। ओके, सो दीज आर द यूनिट कंटेंट्स व्हिच वी विल टॉक अबाउट. First is meaning and importance of the biomechanics in the sports. Then we will discuss type of the movements in which we will talk about the flexion, extension, abduction and the adduction. And the last we will discuss Newton's law of the motion and its application in the sports. Okay. So first we should aware about the biomechanics. What is the meaning and what are the importance of the biomechanics? So basically biomechanics is the science of the study of the mechanical laws related to the movement of the living organism. Okay. The word biomechanics has been derived from the word bio and mechanics. We all know bio means related to the living beings of the life, and the mechanics, which is the branch of the physics that study the movement of the objects with the help of the mechanical principles. Okay. So biomechanics is the study or is the science of the correcting the laws of the mechanics with the biological movements and the functions of our body. The knowledge of the biomechanics is used to study and analyze the movement of the living things. The various forces acting on the body make an individual move. Okay. So in a diagram you can see there is a various forces which is applicable on a human. Okay, so if we talk about the complete definition of the biomechanics, then we can say science concerned with the internal and external forces acting on the human body and the effects produced by these forces, or you can say the mechanics of the biological and especially muscular activity as in locomotion or exercise in the principles and the relation involved therein known as the biomechanics. Okay, so I think आपको biomechanics की definition अच्छी तरह समझ में आ चुकी होगी. Now we will discuss what are the importance. Biomechanics की क्या क्या importance होती है. So first of all, these are some. This is the flow chart in which various importance of the biomechanics are showing. The first is in the selection and improvement of the technique. Second, to develop advanced sports equipments. Third is to develop the new training method. Fourth is to speed up recovery process. Then to prevent from sports injuries. Then to improve the sports skill. And the last we will discuss for movement economy. These are the some importance of the biomechanics. Let's discuss each point one by one. Okay. So first is the improvement of the technique. So biomechanics help in the technical analysis of the movements involved in the sports. As a result, weakness can be identified and the movements can be corrected or be improved. This further help to enhance the performance of an athlete. For example, a gymnast can improve the ability to rotate faster by swinging his or her arms more vigorously before the taking off. Okay. So basically improvement of the technique is helped by using the biomechanics, and it determines how the techniques should be executed to get the best results. Second is improvement of the equipments. So if we help to improve the equipments according to the nature and safety of the game, for the example, it increase in thickness of the mat for the high jump. Okay. Third, improvement in the training period. Okay. So it helps to develop new training methods like to get better result. For example, development of the isotoning method to develop the strength and so many. Next is development of the skill. It helps to develop the skill of the sports like development in the skill of the fielding in the cricket. Okay. And many more things are there like discover new techniques, help in the manufacture of the sports goods, prevent the injuries, help in recovering from the injuries, also help in the designing training of the programs. These all are the importance of the biomechanics. Okay. So let's discuss various type of the movements like flexion, extension, abduction, adduction. So there is a sagittal plane, horizontal plane, and the frontal plane of the human being. You can see. Okay. So first is abduction. It is the movement in which moving body part move away from the middle of the body. It always occurs on the frontal plane and the sagittal axis as shown in the diagram, like moving of the hand in the sidewise dissection. That means hand going away from the body. Okay. Second is adduction. It is the movement in which the moving part comes towards the middle of the body. It always occurs at the frontal plane, like the sagittal axis. And example, to bake his hand to attention position from the hand's opening side stages in the abduction. Third is flexion. It is that movement in which the joint on which the movement occurs, there will be decrease in the angle between the bone of that joint. It always occurs at the sagittal plane and the frontal axis. And the examples are bending of the elbow and the bending of the knees. Okay. The fourth one is extension. It is that movement in which the angle between the bone on that joint on which movement is occurred increases. It always occurs at the sagittal plane and the frontal axis, like straightening of the elbow from the bending position, straightening of the knee from the bending position in the leg press exercise. Okay. So this is the complete flow chart of our type of movements. First is flexion, in which the decrease in angle sagittal plane and frontal axis. Next is extension, in which increase angle sagittal plane of the frontal axis. Then abduction, in which away from the midline of the body, frontal planes of the sagittal axis. And the last one is adduction, in which towards midline of the body, frontal plane of the sagittal axis. Okay, students. So these are the various types of the movements. I hope आपको अच्छी तरह type of movements समझ में आ गए होंगे और आपको ये लेक्चर भी पसंद आया होगा. ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच.